Yo, what's the dealio, man? Listen, you already know I got a straight banger for you today, all right? Listen, what is today, y'all? I want y'all to say it with me. It's Wednesday. So what does that mean? It's Wisdom Wednesday, y'all, all right? So every single Wednesday, I take a little piece of some wisdom that I've learned in life and I bring it to you on Wednesdays. And I, hope that these messages, these pieces of information, these pieces of wisdom, it helps you throughout your life. All right. So this video, this episode, this week is no different. Okay, this is gonna be a really good one. I was having a conversation yesterday, and it kind of ignited something, and so I wanna really go deep on this one. All right, so be sure to watch this video, man, in its entirety because this video could definitely change your life. Right. My goal with these Wisdom Wednesdays is for it to be I want it to be like an open book test for life, okay? So you know how you have tests, school or whatever, and the harder tests be the ones that you got to study for, but then you can't have no notes, right? If you know how to tap into the right information in life, life could be an open book test, right? And so these Wisdom Wednesdays could be the notes for your open book test for life, all right? So I just want to say that right there, y'all, okay? So I'm not going to waste you guys' time. We're going to get right to it. Okay? So watch this. Instead of getting what you want, experience who you are. That's how we starting. Instead of getting what you want, experience who you are. Watch this. When you focus on what you want, you are operating out of the ego and you don't really get what you truly want. When you focus on who you are, you end up getting what your soul yearns for because you're in alignment with your true essence. Kids focus on what they want. All right? Listen, y'all. I want you to go think about your life and go think about things that you've wanted that you didn't get, okay? Things that you wanted that you didn't get. How did you feel? Right? Sometimes, depending on your maturation level, your maturity level, you might throw a temper tantrum, right? It may not be you jumping up and down in the store, but you could be throwing a temper tantrum because you didn't get what you wanted, right? What do kids do when they don't get what they want? They throw a temper tantrum, right? But watch this. Watch this. Is life really about getting what you want? Because it's all about your ego is trying to get what it wants. It's not you're trying to get what you want. Your ego is talking through you to try to tell you it wants this. But what I've learned about life is a lot of times what we want is not what we really want. It's what our ego wants. And then when we get the thing that we want, we realize that we didn't even want that. It's overrated. I'm going in a different path in life now. Oh, I got this and I realized I didn't want it. Think about all the stories you've heard of people that have made money and then they started going after the materialistic things. And then they say, I had to make money and get these things to realize that it wasn't about money. It was because the things that they wanted was rooted in their ego. They weren't focused on who they were. They were focused on what their ego wanted, but they weren't able to decipher that they're operating out of an egotistical standpoint, right? And when you don't know you're operating out of an egotistical standpoint, you're only focused on what you want. Y'all hear what I'm saying? Because you think you know what you want only because your ego is talking through you. And you don't know how to be like, nah, we're going to have discipline. We're going to look above what you want, ego. You got to keep your ego in check. And sometimes you got to smack it down and be like, no, you don't know what I want. You don't know what's for me. Now watch this. Watch this. So that's your ego, right? Okay. Your soul and your spirit, the deeper part of yourself, that's not your ego, that's not your representative, that's not the surface level version of you. It yearns for something completely different. That's not really what you want, but it's what you're afraid to pursue. Because the thing that you're afraid to pursue is what your higher self know you need to do. Are you following what I'm saying right now? Your higher self, your soul, your spirit knows what you need to do. Right? But in order to do what you need to do, you need to become a different person, and you also need to know who you actually are. So now we got to do some real deep work on ourselves. Now we got to deep dive on ourselves. Now we got to get introspective. Now we got to start to reflect on who we are. And this is where a lot of people fall short. This is where a lot of people start to turn around. They start to run away because they don't want to do the reflective work that it takes on themselves, because it takes time, because it's not fast. It's not microwavable. See, you can't microwave your growth. You cannot microwave your ascension. If you want it to be microwaved, I want you to go to the store. What good food, what great food is in the microwave? Nothing. All you're going to get is some Hot Pockets, some bagel bites, right? Some stuff that's created in the lab. The best foods are what? Home cooked. With the stove, with the oven, they take time. The best meals that you've ever had took time to make. It was made with love. It was a labor of love, right? So you got to put that same labor of love in your life, in your ascension, in your growth, and your progress. And I'm not talking about progress from the perspective of making money. I'm talking about progress from the perspective of your mindset, your mentality, how you view the world, your perspective, your maturity, your peace. If you can become a more peaceful person, you won in life. You're winning. Because there are a lot of people that have the money, they don't have the peace. Now, on social media, it looks good, but deep down, they don't have the peace. Do you know how wealthy you are if you have peace within you? See, that's what we're not talking about. We don't have these conversations out loud, right? But I'm not done yet. We just now cooking. Okay? So now you start to really focus on the work that you need to do deep down within to really figure out who you are. Okay, who am I? What's really important to me? If I was to sit here and not worry about the facade that's out here, not worry about the cars, not worry about the career, right? Not worry about the watches, okay? Not worry about the designer clothes that's made in China, okay? They just put a label on it. If I was to put away all of that stuff, who am I? What do I stand for when I stand on my 10 toes? How do I show up when it's not about an aesthetic? Do I still give the same effort? Do I give my passion? Am I really doing what I really, really, really want to do? Like that I'm supposed to be doing, not want to do. See, that was that ego that just came out. In real time, y'all seeing what I'm saying? Because it ain't about what you want to do, it's about what you're supposed to be doing. And the only way you figure out what you're supposed to be doing is you got to learn who you are. And then when you learn who you are, that's when you realize what you're supposed to be doing. And that's why a lot of times people get scared when they realize what they're supposed to be doing, because it's always in opposition of the things that they want to do. Right? A lot of people want to be out. They want to be outside. They want to be partying. They want to go to the lounges, right? They want to go to the day parties. I've been there. But what you want is usually never good for you. People want the donuts. People want the sugar. That's not good for you. But you know what you need? You need the stuff that's opposite of that. So you got to start being able to look above what you want and start looking at what you need. But you can only figure out what you need when you base it off of who you are. So then when you start to do what you need to do, that's when you start to experience who you are. And let me tell you something. When you experience who you are, that's where your peace comes from. That's where all the blessings come from that you don't even have to work for. You know why? Because you just getting paid to be you. You just living your life. You just doing you. You just operating out of your own personal internal certainty. Do you guys think that if I was operating out of what I wanted, I would be able to make a video every single day for over a year? No, I'm supposed to be doing this because I know who I am. It's easy for me to do this every single day because I'm not doing this based on what I want. Because if I was doing this based on what I wanted, I would have stopped a long time ago because I wasn't getting it fast enough. And that's the thing. The ego wants to get everything fast. That's why we're in a microwavable society, because in society, everybody wants everything fast. So all the big companies, the government, they're preying on people's insecurities, they're preying on people's FOMO, and they're preying on people's ego. But it's a very few small amount of people in this world that can live above what they want. So now they're not being a victim of how the things are being marketed to people's ego. Marketing don't get me. You can't tell me anything that's gonna make me be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna just jump at it. No, you know why? Because my ego is so in check. Right? Sometimes you need your ego, yes. But I'm talking about from a perspective of finding your purpose and doing what you know you need to do in this world and in life. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You need to stop trying to go get what you want, and you need to start experiencing who you are. And once you start making this shift, that's when the game changed for you. That's when the friends start falling off. That's when you start losing people in your life. And yes, it gets lonely. Yes, it gets uncomfortable. But you know what? On the other side of that is everything that your soul and your spirit yearn for, and you're going to get exactly what you deserve. But when you start going after the things that you want, I'm telling you, you're going to be empty. And then when you don't get what you want fast enough, you're going to throw a temper tantrum like a child. And you're not going to say, hey, I'm a child. You're going to be like, I didn't get what I wanted. And then you're going to blame it on somebody else. Instead of being like, you know what? I'm operating out of my ego right now. Come on, y'all. Stuff goes deep. So listen, if you made it to this part of the video, man, I want you guys to put in the comments, I am who I am. I'm learning who I am. I'm getting what I deserve. Put something in the comments, man. Let me know you feel what I'm saying. Let me know you feel what I'm saying. Let me know that this really hit you. Let me know that you're about to make a change. Let me know that you're not operating out of your ego. Let me know that you see a bigger picture. Let me know. Let me know in the comments, y'all. All right? So listen, I'm going to say this one more time. Stop trying to get what you want and go experience who you are. When you focus on who you are and you do what you need to do, you're going to live a much, much, much richer life. All right? So I appreciate y'all tapping in, y'all. Like I always say, make sure you get up out your head. Go get into this world, because your head is a dangerous place to live. All right? And also remember, y'all, the more you study, the less you worry. All right? Hey, y'all have a great day. I'm going to holler at y'all in the next video. All of y'all stay smooth, man. Peace.